What is going on, my Goheezy Army? Goheezy here, back again with another What If. And today, before we start this video, I actually want to give a special shout out to Lord Glacier. I know you've been hearing about him on Thailand's channel. He recently started a series on Litro's channel, shout out to Litro, called Hits Bits, which I actually edited, if you didn't know. And Litro's dead now. So, subscribe to Lord Glacier if he has a channel. I think he does. So, if he does, I will definitely link it. And also, today's What If topic will be, what if Dragon Ball Super happened after GT? And I know that my good pal Dragon Star Productions did this video topic, but I have my own twist on it. And if you want to see Dragon Star's video, I'm going to link it down in the description along with his channel. So, before we actually get into the what if changes, GT happens immediately after the Buu Saga, and since there's no Pan, Goten and Trunks are actually going to be tagging along with Vegeta this time. And now with that out of the way, let's cue the intro. We pan to a shot, and we see Goku exhausted after throwing the spirit bomb at Majin Buu. With this, they all have a time of peace, exactly 3 months. With this, Goku wants to revive King Kai because he actually remembers this, but when he goes to the lookout, he actually sees 3 young kids peel off Mayan's shoe. Goku asks them if he remembers them, with Pilaf actually getting angry that Goku doesn't remember. Pilaf's like, you don't remember your biggest threat ever. And so, before this, Pilaf is actually looking for the Mystic Black Star Dragon Balls. With this, him already summoning Shenron with Goku's shocked look about this, Dende rushes in to see the Pilaf gang about to create their wish. Goku says something smart along the lines as, "Oh, you're that Pilaf dude from when I was a kid." With this, Pilaf gets angry and yells out, "I wish you were just a kid again. Then I could beat you real easily, one-on-one." With this, Shenron actually transforms Goku back into a kid. With this, Dende is actually shocked. He goes over to Goku and tells him the significance of why the Black Star Dragon Balls weren't used. Basically, if whatever planet they were used on, it would get destroyed if the Dragon Balls were used on that planet, scatter all over the universe. So if they're not collected in a year's tops on the same planet, then the Earth is destroyed. With this, Goku rushes the Capsule Corp, checking in with Bulma. Bulma looks at Goku and glares, but doesn't recognize him until Goku says something. She looks in shock to realize that Goku's a kid again, just like the old times. Vegeta rushes in after hearing Bulma yell and sees Goku, and doesn't recognize him until Bulma says something. With this, Vegeta's actually shocked that Goku's now a kid and explains the story. With this, Bulma starts preparing a spaceship so they can actually go get the Dragon Balls. With this, Vegeta gathers Goten and Trunks, not the last hope, but the 2 warriors that they need to get the Dragon Balls. With this, they pack an extra change of clothes, and they all head out on the space. Since there's no Pan, there's really nothing that changes since there's Goten and Trunks there. Along the lines as, with this, Goten and Trunks actually are way more mature now, and Goten has a better relationship with Goku, since they're almost the same age, and Goku would actually spar with Goten. With them being way more mature, when Goku's fighting Baby, for him to go Super Saiyan 4, Goten actually rushes in instead of Pan. Goten puts up a very good fight with his newly unlocked Super Saiyan 2 form that he learned with Trunks on the spaceship while training. Through this, he almost gets a good clean shot on Baby, but Baby crushes him into the ground. With this, Goku gets his insanity of his son, and he doesn't want anybody else to get hurt, transforming him into a Super Saiyan 4. With this, the entire GT story happens the same, from all the way to the Omega Shenron Saga. 3 years later, Goku is talking to Shenron, and he realizes that Goku has actually purified the Dragon Balls, but they can't really use them, or we're gonna have the dragon situation. With this, Goku is granted to go back to Earth. With all of this happening, his family, his friends seeing him again, they are happy, and Vegeta smirks for them to 1v1. Meanwhile, in another far part of the universe, the god of destruction, Beerus, is waking up. Sensing all this power and what the Oracle Fish told him, he goes to Earth to meet the Super Saiyan God. With this, them having the Dragon Balls, Goku goes to King Kai's planet on Bulma's birthday and is actually training with Goten. Because since Goku and Goten have a special bond for training, they actually train together time to time on King Kai's planet. And as per normal, on King Kai's planet, Beerus still arrives. Goku is about to challenge him where Goten wants to challenge him first, to prove his skills to his father. Goten rushes in on the Beerus and actually lands almost a punch on Beerus, but it's not enough. Goten taps in the Super Saiyan 3 for a split second, only to get flicked by Beerus like Goku did in the original story. Goku, shouting "That's enough," rushes in Super Saiyan 4. Beerus is actually impressed by this form. It is dodging left and right, but Goku's almost getting hits on him, way better than what he did in the original story. Beerus says to Goku, if he doesn't have a Super Saiyan God, then he will destroy everything. Goku is flinged back where Goten is and lands on top of him. With this, Beerus heads to Vegeta. With there's barely any distractions, Boo's actually with Hercule. Everything happens the same way, with like Beerus getting mad over a pudding. But Goku actually arrives earlier with Goten, knowing the bigger threat at hand, so he doesn't really wait. With this, they gather the Dragon Balls that Bulma had already have, and they summon Shenron. With this, they ask about the Super Saiyan God. The ritual is still had, but they're missing one Saiyan. Videl reveals to Gohan that she's pregnant, and the Super Saiyan God ritual happens the same way. Goku feeling all this new God power in him. The fight goes the same against him and Beerus, but during the fight, Goku needs more strength. He knows he can't beat Beerus. So, out of nowhere, his God Ki mixes with his Super Saiyan 4 transformation, unleashing a new kind of power. This pushes Beerus to 90% of his power, because his power is too much. Beerus throws the Spear of Destruction because Goku transforms back into a Super Saiyan form. Goku needs all the energy, so he unleashes a mighty Azaru Roar and transforms back into that state of Super Saiyan 4 with God Ki. He pushes the ball back at Beerus, catching Beerus off guard. Beerus destroys the ball with Goku floating to the planet. Beerus goes behind Goku, and basically everything that happened in the original story happens the same. Vegeta, looking at Goku, seeing he's surpassed him by a lot, wants to go train with Whis like in the original story. Everything that happens the same. 6 months later passes, and Goku and Vegeta are seen training with Whis. Out of nowhere, they unlock a new power, the Super Saiyan Blue. Goku wonders if he can stack this with Super Saiyan 4, but doesn't realize it yet. When they go down to Frieza, it's really nothing to them. The fight for Resurrection of F happens the same way in the original story, because there's no need for training. The only changes are Gohan actually picks up a good fight. Goten and Trunks fuse into Gotenks because they're already at the fight, so there's no need for them flying there. With this, Frieza transforms into his final form, triggering Goku and Vegeta to teleport down to Earth. With this, they stare down Frieza. Goku looks at Vegeta and lets Vegeta go first. Vegeta unleashes his Super Saiyan 4 power, easily stomping on Frieza's final form. Frieza unveils his new power, Golden Frieza. And with a spark of a yellow golden light, Vegeta is amazed. His Super Saiyan 4 power he believes can handle Frieza for a little bit. He, along with Ki Blast from afar, stops Frieza. But Frieza has a little trick up his sleeve. He goes 100% in his form, knowing that Goku and Vegeta probably have improved from the last time. Vegeta smirks at Goku, and he gets the nod from Whis, and he mixes God Ki into his Super Saiyan 4 form. With this, he immediately stomps on Frieza. But then he also looks at Goku and says, "Kakarot, your turn." Goku looks at Frieza before finishing him off. With this, Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan Blue, not using Super Saiyan 4 because there's no need. He stares at Frieza, getting a Kamehameha ready, but Frieza isn't gonna take this. Frieza puts his hands on the earth and blows it up. With this, Whis rewinds time with Vegeta instead of Goku. Vegeta, knowing what to do, finishes off Frieza before Goku can even get the Kame out of his mouth. With this, Frieza is done, and everything happens per normal. And I think with this, that's where we're going to be leaving things off. And again, I can't give enough creds to Dragonstar and Glacier and Lightshow for helping me make this what if. I had this idea in the back burner, but with them, they've actually helped me realize the story. Parts 2 through beyond to the end has already been planned out. So, if you really like this what if, subscribe and like the video, which really shows you support me. Also, join my Discord, because it's Discord. Also, I love everybody. So, Goheezy out.